work today. They voted overwhelmingly to approve a tentative contract agreement, which runs through 1993.
Patty, we have a couple of reports tonight, including one by Lynn Hayes Freeland on the cost of that strike. But first, let us go out to the Giant Eagle at Parkway Center Mall now, where Mary Robb Jackson is standing by. Mary Robb?
Thanks, Ray. Patty, the parking lot here at this Giant Eagle is pretty full. And this morning here at the Parkway Center Mall store, returning workers were welcomed back by their managers. And just about anybody we talked to were glad to put the past behind them. Security guards still stood sentry outside this Giant Eagle store, but it was one of the few reminders of the long strike. Inside, a sign advertising for replacement workers came down, and spirits were up as shoppers started coming back.
Good morning, how are you?
The birdie's back.
Yeah, we're all back. Good to be back.
The birdie was back, as the man said, and Giant Eagle welcomed its employees and customers with a full-page ad in today's paper. But how fast would shoppers return? Well, here at the Parkway Center store, business was brisker than usual for a Monday as returning workers caught up with their regular customers after 6 weeks on the picket line.
Yeah, so I said she got bigger since the last time I seen her.
And people like Mary Fagoli were happy to abandon picket signs to make pizzas again.
Feels good. It was a long strike, too long for me.
Some workers sported handwritten stickers thanking customers and say that consumer support made the difference.
They really stood by us, a lot of them, so thanks to them, we're back.
Customers, in turn, seemed thrilled to be back after fending for themselves in unfamiliar territory.
That was a chore, it really was, because, if you go into a store where you don't know where anything's at, I spent more time there, and he was getting bad, so I'm really glad they're back.
Nice to see the regulars behind the registers.
It really is. I'm glad. I hope they got everything they wanted to.
This is Lynn Hayes Freeland. The mood in the stores was positive from customers and workers. Everything's getting back to normal. But after 6 weeks, who are the winners and losers in the Giant Eagle dispute?
I would say overall there were losers more than winners. The employees themselves were losers because they did lose wages. The company itself obviously was a loser because there was a lot of goodwill and a lot of customer loyalty that was lost. And customers were losers too, because a lot of people who were very strongly in favor of going to particular stores had to find other stores.
For striking workers, 6 weeks without pay created hardships of varying proportions.
I'm really the main support of 8 people, so I did almost immediately go out and get a job.
I have a home, I have children. My husband's a produce manager for the company also, and it just didn't seem like it was worth staying out for.
The company doesn't want to put a price tag on what its losses have been since the strike began. And it says at this point that's not a primary concern.
We're more concerned about is how our employees and how our customers feel about us. And our first goal is to mend those.
The cost of the Giant Eagle strike has not been just a financial one. There's been an emotional price for the people who work here, and there's been a public relations price for the company.
It's interesting to watch some of the advertising strategies that Giant Eagle is now using. They're suggesting pricing is their main emphasis, and come back to Giant Eagle, their prices are very good. They're going to keep them low. And I think initially in the short run that has to be their strategy.
The big question is the long run. Will the company be able to continue to offer absolute minimum prices, or will customers end up paying maximum prices to cover the cost of the strike?
Now, Giant Eagle had been working on an internal employee campaign before the strike started. That was designed to improve quality in all of its locations, and the company believes that reviving that program should help both customer and employee relations. Ray and Patty?
Thank you, Mary.